Hey guys, Aaron with 223 coming at you with a video today. Today is going to be a little bit of a locals report and then a deck profile of a Gravekeeper deck I've been messing around with. Um, so I went to locals on Saturday as usual, um, and my deck didn't perform as well as I wanted it to be honest. I was able to do really well. Um, I mean, we were doing okay with it, but I feel like going up to 42 really hurt the flow of the deck. I felt like the gold sarcophagus just wasn't needed. I felt like the Mystic Tomatoes just weren't needed. So I'm definitely going to be taking both of those out. I'm probably just going to go back to my original deck idea where I have Mind Control and Foolish Burial in there and see how that works and test that again next week. Because I have regionals. I only have one more week to test before the week of regionals, so I definitely got to figure out something. I also want to figure out if I should just run my Chaos Zombies or not. So I'm definitely going to try out both decks next week. Um, I lost to, and this is going to be really funny. I lost to Crystal Beasts, which eliminated me from the tournament. Um, when you're playing Absolute Zero with Royal Decree, you don't have anything to stuff spell cards. Um, and every time you blow up something with Absolute Zero, a Crystal Beast, it just goes to the spell and trap zone. They bring it right back with Promise, Abundance, all that kind of stuff. Blessing, Beacon, or whatever. Like I don't even know what half the cards do anymore. It's been so long since I played against Crystal Beast. My friend John put one together and he beat me. Because Absolute Zero just isn't a good matchup against Crystal Beasts. They're going to usually just be able to stop all of your attacks. Giant Trinade is obviously very helpful if you can OTK them that turn because they don't have anything to stop it. Um, so yeah, the deck definitely had some consistency issues, and I'm definitely going to look into fixing it. It shouldn't be too bad. I should be able to fix it for next weekend. We'll see what happens if I go back to my original build. If that works out, I'm definitely taking that to. Excuse me. I'm definitely taking that to the regionals. I really want to represent that archetype that's really just underrated. If I go back to my original thing, I'm definitely putting in back in the second Zombie Master because it was hurting me all day not having two of those things. So, like I said, it was definitely it was a learning experience. Obviously, you can't win every week. I had gone undefeated for 2 weeks, and then I switched the deck up a little bit, and bam, it ruined it. So I'm not gonna worry about that. Also, I had a Gravekeeper deck that I just made for fun, and I was gonna give you guys a quick profile on that, just give you some of the tastes, the flavors that I like in the deck. So I'm gonna get right into that. We're gonna start out with 3 Descendants. The big engine of the deck, helpful with destroying things that are threats. Just overall a great card. 3 Recruiters. They're pretty much the only reason Gravekeepers are good right now. Um, this gives you consistency with your monsters. You definitely always have monsters. Um, and they're great targets to sack with Descendant. 3 Spies. Spy is just so good that you have to run it at 3. Obviously, if you have Spy and either Descendant or Recruiter in your hand, you set Spy. Next turn, flip, get Descendant or Recruiter, summon whatever you didn't have. Discard Recruiter, blow up a card, get Commandant. Discard for Necro Valley, bam. Such an easy combo. 3 Assailants. Assailant is an MVP of this deck as well. This can take down a lot of monsters with Necro Valley active. Not a lot of monsters that are played in this meta have 2,000 defense and 2,000 attack, so it can pretty much take down anything you need it to. 3 Commandants, you need it for Necro Valley, obviously. And then 1 Spear Soldier and 1 Guard. I like Guard as a first turn. It's great to be able to set, have them attack it, most likely not kill it, return their monsters to their hand, and then it's helpful. And Spear Soldier, I mean, there's so many people playing plants now. These just say, I love you tokens, take 2,000, you know? So that's pretty huge. So that's my monster lineup. Let's go on to my spells. I'm running 3 Upstart Goblins because I don't have dualities for this deck. I only have 2 dualities anyways. Upstarts didn't seem to ruin the flow at all. 3 Royal Tributes. You have to run Royal Tributes. One of the only other reasons it's good. 2 Necro Valleys. I was questioning why I was running 2 instead of 3, and then I realized that with 3 Commandants and 3 Necro Valleys, it was just so common that I draw multiples when I don't really need it. 2 Gravekeeper Steels. You got to get the Gravekeepers back after Royal Tributes. 2 Book of Moon, because you need a little bit of defense in case they have trap stuns. Double MST, because you pretty much have to. Dark Hole Monster Reborn staples. And then I'll get on to my traps. Running 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. Pretty much, these are pretty staple traps. I mean, 2 Solemn Warnings, a Solemn Judgment, Mirror Force, Call of the Haunted. I'm running Call of the Haunted just because it's really helpful when you don't have Necro Valley on the field to be able to get back Recruiter and sack it with Descendant, or get Descendant and sack a Recruiter or anything else just to blow something up. And then, of course, Torrential Tribute. The deck worked really well. Beat my friend's Lightsworn deck because if you summon Necro Valley and then he use Royal Tribute, they pretty much can't do anything. So, yeah, back on my Zombie Zero deck, I'm definitely going to be doing an updated profile of it. I'm probably going to make like 1 or 2 changes just to try out next week, see how I like them. The side deck worked really well. When I sided out the zombies, the deck still flowed really well. The Ocean wasn't a bad choice. The extra water monster definitely helped me in the long run. So, the deck is still really good. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it, guys. I lost this week, but I mean, you can't learn anything if you win every time. So, there's always something that you can learn by losing in Yu-Gi-Oh. So, that's a little tip. Don't expect to win every time. If you do, you're going to be disappointed more often than not. So, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll probably put an updated deck profile on that tomorrow or Tuesday. But for now, I'm out. Peace.